Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be doing yet another advent calendar unboxing. As you can see, advent calendar number 2. I'm keeping track of it on this board back here because I know by the time I get through like all of the ones that I have so very neatly stacked behind me, it's the most organized thing I have in my entire home. I am most certainly going to lose track of how many of these things we've done because somebody, I don't know who, somebody just went a little nuts with advent calendars this year. Who could that have been? So I'm quite excited to get into today's advent calendar, but I'm also excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Bright Sellers. I'll be telling you guys a little bit about them later on in the video, but for now, let's go ahead and get on into the advent calendar of the day, which is the Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar. And I don't know why I said it like that, I just feel like Charlotte Tilbury is real fancy. There's some stuff in there. I think my brain kind of like blacked out how much I actually spent on it, so I'm gonna look for my phone real fast so I can get you guys a price. Reach. Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar. Okay, so this advent calendar, which is now out of stock, was $200. That's a regular, normal amount to spend for a box of sample size things. It does say this comes with 12 full size and travel size items, so I really am hoping there are a good mixture of full size and travel size. I've not really tried much from Charlotte Tilbury, but I know like one of the biggest things is the Pillow Talk lipstick, so maybe like there's a full size Pillow Talk in here. That would be kind of cool. There's also some type of cream that people really like for their face. Literally can't remember what it's called at all, but I've heard about it a lot. I have seen the outside of it. It looks really, really pretty. It looks like something you could leave like out on your vanity. It looks like a tiny little dresser with like crystal little knobs. It is super cute. For the price of $200, I do wish it was more days, but hopefully there are some good full-size things in here to kind of offset that price. There is a little flap up here at the top, so I'm guessing there's something like kind of bigger up here at the top. So I will leave that for last and we can go on through the drawers here. All right, so let's begin at the top and work our way down. Ooh, this feels like a decent sized box already. Stuck a little bit. This honestly looks like a full size to me. I'm not 100% sure though, so I will check on it. I do like the outer packaging. I think Charlotte Tilbury has very, very pretty packaging. That's actually the only reason I own anything from Charlotte Tilbury is because they had a lipstick with like black packaging with little stars and like moons on it. I was like, that's real cute. So I bought it. Don't ever really use it, but the packaging is very pretty. Oh, okay. So it's got like a little puffball here at the bottom. I got mine in the shade Spotlight. I was reading around like the little bottom portion here and I thought it just said no around it, but when you turn it this way it says on, so you gotta twist it to turn it on, and then I guess you can just squeeze it out. Oh, there she comes. Oh, that is actually a really pretty like creamy highlight, just like the palest, softest, maybe tiniest touch of pink to it. I feel like this would look really nice on like a light makeup day, like if you aren't wearing much foundation or anything, just make your skin look nice and glowy. I do wonder how well this would work on like deeper skin tones though. Okay, moving on to door number 2 over here. It's a little bit of a skinnier door. And the next thing we have also looks like it might be a full size. This is the Color Chameleon Copper Lights thingy. I'm guessing this is some type of eyeshadow. It does look like a really pretty copper color. I'm wondering if a lot of these are going to be like cream products. Again, don't know much about Charlotte Tilbury, but every time I see one of their Instagram thingies, it's always someone with like perfect glowing dewy skin, just like barely putting on a cream eyeshadow. Ooh, okay, that's actually really pretty. That is a beautiful copper color, very nice and creamy. Okay, door number 3 is right over here. The doors aren't numbered, I'm just going in order. Oh, that's a little guy. All right, so we have a tiny little guy here. Okay. Our first pun. All right, so this is the Rock in Coal, I'm assuming coal eye pencil. This is in the shade Barbarella Brown, which I personally have been wearing a lot of brown eyeliner recently, so I'm perfectly okay with that. Oh, that's actually very, very nice and creamy. That went on super duper smooth, very pigmented. Man, now that I look at that highlight, it's like almost not there. I really do think you'd have to be wearing like no foundation and just want your face to look kind of wet. Door number 4 over here is another wide one. All right, so this is another travel size item. This is a Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner, but it's in Pillow Talk, which I get a look at. Like I said, I think is one of their best-selling lipsticks. And that is a very pretty shade, definitely something I would see myself wearing. It did go on pretty creamy. I'll try it on myself here just a little bit. I could always use a fuller lip. I just have on kind of like a clear gloss right now, and this is like almost the same color as my lip, just like nicer though. Okay, I do like that. I basically basically just like colored in my whole mouth with it, even though it's just a lip liner, but I really like that shade. I think it gives like a nice pink to the lips. All right guys, before we dive on into the rest of the calendar, I would love to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Bright Cellars. I got a question for you. Do you like wine? What about new wines from around the world that you've never tried before that are picked specifically for you based on your taste preferences? Well, that is exactly what Bright Cellars does. I know that I personally, well, and my mom, who just, I don't even know if I've ever seen her get more giddy over anything, just get so excited when receiving a box from Bright Cellars. The personalization is fantastic. You just take a super quick quiz to get matched with wines that fit your tastes, and your matches improve with each order because you can rate them on your account, and your next round will be even better suited to your preferences. Plus, the customer service is excellent. If you don't absolutely love a bottle in your order, let them know and you'll receive a replacement bottle in your next shipment. I personally am really excited to try Silverscape. I think the notes of leather are going to give it a very like nice, bold, smoky flavor, and also the bottle is just beautiful. It is also a great holiday time saver. Instead of running out to the store before your next get together, there are wines delivered straight to your door that you know that you're going to enjoy. Or if you're needing a gift, you know somebody who absolutely loves wine, or you just need something last minute because somebody got you a gift and you didn't remember to get them one, you could take the wine education card that accompanies each bottle, punch a hole through the top of it, and then tie a bow around the bottle, and it would make such a cute gift. And no matter if you're wanting to get wine for somebody else or wine for yourself, right now Bright Cellars is offering 50% off your first 6-bottle box. Just follow the link in the description to take the quiz and get started. Alrighty, where did we leave off? Maybe this is where we left off? I think so. Okay, so the next one over here, we have another wide drawer. This one looks like it's got some tubes in it, some squeezy bottles. Alright, so they said that all this stuff is like travel size or full size. To me personally, this is a sample size item. This is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask. It is quite scented as well. I really wasn't expecting that. At least that's what I think I'm smelling, is like some flowers or something. Alright, so that is the next item in here. I feel like we were kind of starting off strong with like a good amount of like makeup stuff. I'm hoping that there's more makeup in here. I would love to see like a little like palette or something, or like I said, a full-size lipstick. Maybe that's what's in this top portion here. We'll see. Alrighty, moving on to door number 6. Alright, it looks like we might have another skincare product here. This is the Charlotte's Magic Serum. It does come in a very cute little bottle. I like the glass with the copper. And I'm sure these serums, like the masks and things like that, are very expensive because again, this is Charlotte Tilbury and their stuff is a little bit on the pricey side. This is the Crystal Elixir and it's supposed to be crystal infused. That's fun. Ah, shove it right up in there, why don't ya? This is also kind of scented. Again, just kind of like a creamy floral scent, if that makes any sense. All right, I think we are on to door number 7 over here. This feels like another squeezy tube. Okay, so the next thing in here is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus. But when I first looked at it, I thought it said something about feet, but it is not. Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer, again in another fairly small little squeeze bottle. It does look like it has a tiny bit of tint to it, and everything just has kind of that like older wealthy lady smell. Just like if you see like an elegant woman walking down the halls of... I was trying to think of a fancy store and absolutely blanked. Waldorf's. Is that a store? Or is that the name of the character in Gossip Girl? Okay, next we have this little door over here. For door number 8, we have something else that is in like the Pillow Talk line, but it is still not the lipstick. This is the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes. And I'm assuming that this is a mascara. It's branded nicely. It is a cute little bottle. Oh, that's definitely like an interesting wand. It's like a little bit like triangular. I wonder if they chose it because it kind of looks like their logo, or if it actually is supposed to do something particular. This isn't my favorite type of wand. I prefer something a little bit more like fluffy. Okay, so that was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then what's up here? I was like, oh, I bet the best thing is saved for last up here at the top. It's empty. It's just empty. Oh, sorry, it's not actually empty. There's some silica packets. Okay, well, you know, there's that. It would be cute if they made it like a mirror or something up here, so you could use it as like a little makeup organizer, or like a jewelry organizer or something like that. But no, it's just an empty hole. Well, that's slightly anticlimactic, but you know, that's okie dokie. And moving on to door number, what are we on, 9? Ooh, 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 is it? Is it? Ah! It is. There's actually a lipstick in here, and it is a Pillow Talk lipstick. I'm excited. I did pay $200 for this calendar, but I'm excited to get a full-size lipstick. At least I hope it's full size. Yeah, that's definitely full size. All right, so we have a Pillow Talk lipstick in here. Very excited to see this. I'm glad they included something that is like well known to the brand and it's in full size. Very, very happy about this. I am also going to try this on because I've never tried it in lipstick form. I do really like this shade. It's just like not overbearingly pink. It's enough like neutrally with a touch of like mauve in it to be just like not overwhelmingly pink, which I really, really like. So I am very excited about this. I'm so glad this is in the calendar. Okie dokie, door number 10 is over here. And we have yet another little squeezy tube. This is the Supermodel Body Shape, Hydrate, and Glow. Don't I wish. It says cheat your way to a supermodel body in a tube. This stuff would be worth its weight in gold if that was true. Your dream body shortcut without the workout using my celebrity rims highlighting trick. Ew, okay, so this is actually a body shimmer. At first I thought this was gonna be like a cellulite cream and I was like, that's not nearly enough. But no, it is a body shimmer, which I can get behind that. I like that idea. Make myself a little shiny here. Slather all over. Make me a supermodel. Did I forget to put out the trash? I thought that was the sound of the garbage truck. It also has that like kind of floral scent to it. I'm trying to convince myself that it's not like rose based and there's no rose in it. It really isn't that super shimmery. I don't know. Do I look like one of the Hadids now? I don't think so. I was hoping for just like a little bit more glow from it, but I mean, it's kind of there. Alrighty, door number 11 now. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, is this the cream that I was talking about in the beginning of the video? This is the Charlotte's Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer. Is that what it's called? I'm not 100% sure. I just know I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but we do have a little pot of moisturizer here. The pot itself is really pretty. This would definitely look nice like setting out on like your vanity or something. It also has that same exact scent. They bought one bottle of fragrance and they dumped it into everything. I personally am a little bit nervous to try different things on my face right now. It seems like anything I put on it makes me break out, with the exception of my tub of CeraVe, just a big old honkin' tub of moisturizer that I bought at the grocery store. That's like the only thing that can touch my skin without it like panicking. Okay, you guys, and I guess this is the very last drawer down here. I really thought there was gonna be something special in the top of this. I thought that for sure there was gonna be like a little palette or something. I should have known because there's 2 doors on each level and it's a 12-day advent calendar, so one extra would make it an odd number, 13. Anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to day number 12 down here. And then the very last thing in here, maybe not the most exciting thing ever, this is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So once you've done your whole face with the 12 days, you can spray this on. I personally never use setting sprays. I've used the Urban Decay All Nighter like twice and my skin looked like it was cracking apart. And then from then I just didn't use setting sprays. I wonder if it has a nice mister to it. Okay, it does look like a very nice fine mist, which is good. And this actually has a different scent to it. Wow. It is a nice light scent, and in this you get 1.1 fluid ounces. On the box here, it has everything listed inside the calendar. On the back, I'm gonna see if it tells me if these things are full size or travel size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It has 13 things listed on the back of this box. One of them is a sticker though, like that was not originally on there. Yeah, there's nothing underneath it. That was definitely added. It says Lip Cheat Pillow Talk. Okay, we got that. Why was that? Okay, that's in there. What are we missing then? Okay, so I read through everything here on the back of the box. Superstar Lips, Sexy Lips, Glossy Star Lit Lip Looks. That we definitely did not get. Was that supposed to be what was in the top of the box? I am so confused because if like they replaced this with this, why would they not cover this up with a sticker? Because they're saying what's in here is 13 different items, even though it's a 12-day calendar. I could see if they like maybe ran out of this and they had to replace it with the lip cheat, they just like covered this one up. But this one potentially seems like it might have been a full size. It's supposed to be 1.8 grams, whereas the one that we received is only 0.8 grams. Yeah, this one's 0.06 ounces. This one's only 0.02 ounces. Really quickly, I'm gonna look up what that is supposed to be. All right, this is what it was supposed to be. I'm really not sure why that wasn't included. Again, like I said, if they were trying to like cover up the fact that they maybe like ran out of these or something. They should have put their little sticker up here instead. I'm not a huge fan that this is supposed to be like a larger sample travel size. It's not full size because the full size on here is supposed to be 10 grams and this is only 1.8. But what we received is definitely smaller than what we were supposed to. I don't know. I mean, I like the lip liner that we got. It's just, this is just a little bit confusing. Okay, now as far as like value for your money goes, that's where it's really tricky with stuff like this. Because I mean, probably technically this stuff is worth the money that you spent for it. But if I like held this up in my hands and I was like, hey, you want to give me $200 for this stuff? You can't pick out what you want. You really can't pick your shades. You really can't like pick things based on your skin type or skin tone. Would you want to do that? That's where it kind of gets me. I am very, very happy that there's a full-size lipstick in here. I do like that there was some makeup products. It was a little bit skincare heavy. And again, everyone's skin is very, very different. So like when you put skincare items inside a box like this, it is a little bit difficult. I personally don't think that I would spend the $200 on it again, just value as like my personal self. Just because maybe potentially for me personally, it doesn't hold that much value. This is definitely what I was most excited about. So if I just like wanted this, I could go to Charlotte Tilbury's website or Sephora or something, purchase this and probably save like $170, but I wouldn't have this cute little thing here, which is real cute. I think this does personally add a little bit of value to the overall thing because this is just absolutely adorable and I am going to keep this. I'll put knickknacks in it and I'll find some small little tidbits to put in there. Alright you guys, so that was everything in the Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar. Let me know if you think it's worth it down below in the comments. I would really love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions on it. This one I'm kind of torn on. I personally don't know if I would spend $200 on it again, but it was fun to go through. It's very cute and it would make a super fancy gift for somebody. And that is all I have for you guys today. Just thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day and I'll see you all next time. Bye!